Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something big for a lot of you listening. Gearing up for the OSCP exam, specifically looking ahead to 2025.
That's right. A major hurdle, but definitely achievable.
And we know you've probably done your share of CTFs. You're likely comfortable finding your way around Kali Linux.
And platforms like Hack the Box or TryHackMe are probably familiar ground.
Exactly. So think of this deep dive as like the next level strategy session. We're breaking down 5 key steps to take those intermediate skills and really conquer the OSCP.
Our mission, if you will, is to give you a clear roadmap. Focus your energy where it counts.
Let's jump right in. Step 1, focused tool mastery.
Okay. And this isn't just about knowing what tools exist.
Right. You probably run Nmap, maybe poked around with Burp Suite.
But the OSCP demands more. It's about deeply understanding why you choose a certain tool or even a specific feature of that tool in a given situation.
So it's not just Nmap-SV target.
Yeah.
It's knowing instinctively why maybe an SYN scan is better here, or when you'd need, say, a UDP scan.
Precisely. You need to grasp those nuances. Aggressive scans, sure. But you also need to be able to meticulously comb through that Nmap output.
And scripting, like
Yeah.
NSE.
Yeah, basic Nmap scripting engine stuff. Being able to use existing scripts effectively, maybe even tweak them or write a simple one yourself to hunt for something specific, that's a huge advantage.
Okay. And Burp Suite. Going beyond just watching requests fly by.
Absolutely. Mastery here means getting really good with Intruder for automation, think brute forcing, fuzzing directories or parameters.
And Repeater, too, I guess, for manual tweaking.
Oh, definitely. Repeater is key for manually manipulating requests, sending them over and over, really analyzing how the server responds to tiny changes you make, crafting specific payloads.
Got it. What about privilege escalation? That's always a big one.
Non-negotiable. Tools like linps and winps are essential, but again, it's not just about running the script.
It's reading that massive output, right?
Exactly. You need to sift through all that information and quickly spot the lines that actually hint at a viable way to get root or system. Are you just running it or are you interpreting it?
Good question to ask yourself.
Yeah.
And post-exploitation, moving around after the initial foothold.
That's where the in-packet suite comes in handy. Things like psexec.py, secretsdump.py, wrangaskira. You need to know when and how to use these for lateral movement, grabbing credentials.
Understanding the protocols they use underneath.
It helps immensely, yes. And don't underestimate basic Python scripting.
Not talking complex software development here, though.
No. Just the ability to maybe automate a simple exploit, filter through noisy tool output, or build a quick custom payload. It can save you so much time.
So the overall idea for tool mastery is context, knowing the why.
That's the core of it, moving from just following steps to strategically choosing your tools based on the situation you're facing, building that arsenal consciously.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's shift gears to step 2, structured lab practice.
Right. We all know practice labs are key. OffSec's own labs, Hack the Box, TryHackMe. Invaluable.
But you mentioned structured. So avoiding that feeling of just randomly hopping between machines.
Precisely. Aimless hacking might feel like progress, but it's not efficient OSCP prep. You need a plan.
So what's the plan look like?
Well, maybe start with the easier machines. Really solidify your recon, your enumeration, your basic privesc paths. Get consistent with those fundamentals.
Before jumping into the really complex stuff.
Exactly. Then you deliberately progress. Tackle machines that involve Active Directory. Practice pivoting between machines. These are crucial skills for the exam.
AD and pivoting, definitely key areas. And you mentioned documentation earlier. That fits in here too.
Absolutely vital. Keep a detailed hacking journal. Use Cherry Tree, Obsidian, whatever works for you.
What goes in it? Commands, findings.
Everything. The commands you ran, why you ran them, the output you got, the vulnerabilities you found, the exact steps you took to exploit them, and the things that didn't work too.
Learning from failures is big.
Huge. And take it a step further. Write a mini report for every box you root in practice, even just a quick one.
Why the report, even for practice?
It forces you to articulate your process clearly. That's a skill you absolutely need for the real OSCP report. Plus, it reinforces the learning like nothing else.
Builds muscle memory. So when the clock's ticking in the real exam...
You're not fumbling with the basics. It's ingrained, deliberate, documented practice.
Okay, structured practice leads logically to step 3, which you said is often skipped. simulate the exam.
Yeah, this one's critical, and way too many people blow it off. The OSCP isn't just technical, it's a mental marathon.
Endurance, yeah. So how do you simulate it properly?
You need to carve out a full 24-hour block. A Saturday, a Sunday, whatever works. Treat it like the real deal.
And what do you do during that time?
Pick 4 or 5 OSCP-like machines. TJ Null's list is famous for a reason. PG Practice is good. Hack the Box has filters for this too. Find known relevant boxes.
Set up the environment just like the exam.
Exactly. Kali Linux only. Your own prepared notes, nothing else. Start a timer. Stick to it.
What's the goal? Root everything.
Aim for the passing threshold, maybe 70, 80 points in your simulation. It makes it realistic.
And breaks. You can't go 24 hours straight.
Definitely schedule breaks, just like the real exam allows. Short breaks to eat, stretch, clear your head. It's part of managing the endurance aspect.
And the report, even for a simulation.
Absolutely mandatory. Write a full report afterwards, whether you owned 0 boxes or all of them. Document everything you tried.
Why is simulating so important? What does it really test?
It tests your time management under pressure, your stress response, your ability to stay focused when you're tired and stuck. You identify weak spots in your process, not just your skills. Before it really matters, it's a dress rehearsal.
Makes perfect sense. On to step 4. Bonus report, bonus points.
Ah, yes, the bonus points. Don't sleep on these.
This is a report based on the PWK course labs and exercises, right?
That's the one. You need to complete all the exercises in the official OffSec PWK course materials.
All of them. Wow.
Yep. And successfully hack at least 10 distinct lab machines in their environment.
Okay, exercises plus 10 lab machines, then write it all up.
Write it up comprehensively. Detailed explanations, screenshots proving you did the work for every exercise, every machine.
And the deadline is important here too.
Crucial. Submit it at least 24 hours before your scheduled exam time, no exceptions.
And it's worth 10 points.
10 points. That can literally be the difference between pass and fail. Think about it, starting the exam already 10 points up. That's huge psychological relief.
So even if it feels like a grind to write that report.
It's like insurance. Seriously, why wouldn't you do it? Plus, the act of writing it all down again reinforces everything. It makes you better.
Right. Hard to argue with that logic. Okay, final step. Step 5. Build an exam day routine.
Yeah, this is about strategy for the day itself. Less technical, maybe, but just as important for performance.
It's a long haul, 23 hours and 45 minutes.
It really is an endurance test. So go in with the plan.
What kind of plan? Like which machine to hit first?
That's a good starting point. Maybe target the easiest looking machine first. Get some points on the board early. Build confidence. That momentum helps.
What about getting stuck? It happens.
Plan for it. Set a strict time limit for yourself on any single machine. Maybe 90 minutes, 2 hours. If you're hitting a wall, consciously pivot. Move to another target. You can always come back later with fresh eyes.
And documentation. Keep hammering that point.
Cannot stress it enough. Document everything as you go. Every command, every finding, every attempt. Your future self writing the report will thank you.
And looking after yourself physically.
Yes. Eat. Drink water. Take those short breaks to stretch. Walk around for a minute. A tired brain makes mistakes. Simple as that.
Any pitfalls to avoid on exam day? Like frantically googly exploits?
Oh, definitely avoid that rabbit hole. Don't just grab random exploits from the web during the exam. Focus on the tools and methods you practiced. Systematic enumeration and exploitation using established techniques, that's what they're testing.
And the final report itself, after the hacking stops.
Treat it with the same focus as the hacking. It needs to be clear, structured, easy for the reviewers to follow and verify your points. It's not an afterthought. It's half the battle.
Okay, let's quickly recap those 5 steps then.
Sure. Step 1, focus tool mastery, know the why. Step 2, structured lab practice, be strategic, document everything. Step 3, simulate the exam, build mental endurance. Step 4, bonus report, grab those essential 10 points. And step 5, build an exam day routine plan, manage time, document.
It sounds like passing the OSCP while challenging isn't some mystical art. It's about consistent, smart preparation.
Exactly. It's methodical work, strategic planning. It's achievable for intermediate folks who put in the focused effort. It's not just about raw talent.
So, a final thought for everyone listening.
Reflect on these 5 steps. Honestly ask yourself, which one of these areas needs your most focused attention right now? Where's your biggest gap? Let that answer guide your prep from here on out.